So today, Puffy and I are bringing up a big load of wood for future projects and for a project that needs to be completed within this video, and it's going to make the cabin extension excellent. It's going to make it so much better. I can't wait to tackle that job. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. Oh my. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. You going? Okay, you go. You go. There he goes. There he goes. Oh my. That's an excited boy right there. Wearing my big parka. That wind is just like cutting right through me. But I bet it'll be off here in no time because once I get working, I'll be hot and then I'll be taking it off to cool down. Puffy went up to the cabin. He's not coming back down. If Crystal was here, she'd be freaking out for sure. All right, get up. Come on, come on. There it is, right there. I'm just gonna make a small fire because Puffy's gonna get cold in that cabin while I'm doing all the work. He'll want to be in and out and in and out. So even if I just do like a big splits fire, I know I just called it a small fire, but it's going to be a big splits fire, or kindling fire, I should say. I can get the cabin heated up so quickly with something like this. Very quickly. Good boy. Yes. There you go. I don't want to be here for too long, but I definitely want Puffy to be warm while we are here. All right, I changed into my pullover sweater. So warm, and it can take a beating. Lots of lumber. All of it is 12 foot, and I got 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x8s, and I've got 1x4 strapping as well. Like a ton of wood here. And this is a porch on the cabin, and this is also the project for this video in the extension, like I said earlier. Let's go, catch it. Catch it. Yes. Come on, let's go to the cabin. Come on. Come this way. Come on, let's go to the cabin. Come on. He's being difficult. Come to the cabin? Come on, let's go. I figure I got about 4 loads here, going up and down. Okay, you watch out. You watch out. Holy. This thing is crooked. Oh, come on, baby. Wow, it does not like it. That's not light. It's really tilted down here. Oh, that weighs a ton. I need one of you to sit right here. I don't want to flip my machine. Puffy was barking at something in the woods, and I think it's a marten or a mink or something. I saw him. He was long. Where is he, buddy? You be careful, that marten will mess you up. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Where is he? I saw him run right through here. I'd love to know where he went, hey buddy? This right here is a giant header or something that they put together, the original owner. And they just left it on site. So I'm going to use it to help stack the wood. And the reason why I'm moving it from there is because all the water is going to come down this way. And I am going to tarp it in the end, but the water will drip down here and it just puts it at risk. I think it's 18 feet long. It's a beast. Oh, come on. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I'm starting to overheat here now. Now this isn't perfect, but once all the snow melts, this will all flatten out. Back to the old one there. Right there, right there. Oh! There we are. This will work. Okay, that's better. once you get the weight on it, those little treated pieces of 1x1 aren't slipping. I know moving wood isn't the most exciting thing, but this is all a part of it. This is very important stuff. And if you're following along, I'm taking you through it all. I'm loading this in a very particular way. I want the 2x8s that are 12 feet long, and I want all of the strapping available to me first. That's the most important thing. I'm going to be using those in the projects that I'm working on ASAP. Okay, today is a big day in the extension. I need to fix a couple of oversights, a couple of errors, whatever you want to call them, mistakes, before I get moving. And then I'm going to tackle the floor. I am going to raise the floor, and I'm going to insulate it properly, and I am going to allow for more heat from the main part of the cabin to access people who are in the extension by doing this. By raising the floor, by insulating it, it will be so much warmer in this extension. It's a very important thing to do. A lot of you have suggested it in the comments. I've been thinking about it and thinking about it. And I feel like it will be rather easy to do, and I should be able to do it quite quickly as well. And so, I mean, quite quickly for my standards, but you know, I feel like it's something that's going to make this place 10 times better. So the issue I have with this piece of plywood right now is, you might have seen the video, this is an 8-foot piece of plywood right here. And it's, what is it? I think it's like a 1/3 of an inch. It's not very thick. My stud is right here. My stud is right here. And I allowed for this to overextend. Silly me. So now there's a bit of give here. It's not a lot, but there is some. And so that's how I operate sometimes. I make a little error. I go, maybe this is a solution that's an easier solution than taking it all off, cutting it. I'll just pop it on, I'll tape it real good, and it shouldn't be too bad. And then I get home and I think about it and I go, man, you have to address that. It's not good. You made a mistake, fix your mistake. And so that's like the nature of this channel for sure. I mean, honestly, this probably would be okay, but once I get like the nice interior wall going, it's not gonna fit right. You know, it's not gonna be right. And it's a soft spot in the wall right there. So I'm taking this all off, cutting it down. I'm gonna use this for something else. I'll get another piece of this plywood here. I'll meet it where I'm supposed to meet it, and we should be good. That should be it. Yeah, okay. Actually, what I'll do first, drive that in. Mark my spot right there. So my stud is right here. I'm gonna mark it halfway in. I know that's where I want it to be. This wood normally isn't straight, but I'm going to see if it hits those lines. Right there, right there, right there, and right there. Yeah, there's a bit of a bend in this wood. It does this, so I can't use it as a straight edge. I'm going to do as much work in here as possible today. And so, make myself a little cutting ramp. Should be able to go right across that line nice and straight. You can see now it's meeting right at the halfway point of this stud. So perfect. This is a much better fit here. Much better fit. Really happy with it. And we're on the studs. A little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. It'll all be beautified in the end. Now, this knee wall right here, I need to take out all the screws and vapor barrier. I didn't do it, and a couple of you pointed that out when I put this up. You're like, hey, did you put a vapor barrier? I did not, so thank you for reminding me. And some of you also asked if I put plywood on the back side of this wall. Yes, I did. So there is a storm tight felt in behind. Then there's a plywood. Then there's the frame, and then there's insulation, and this plywood coming off, vapor barrier, moving onto the floor. And you'll notice I don't have insulation right here at the top. That's because right in behind is the wall. The wall comes down to about here, right? And then it's a big opening underneath. So the insulation is doing its job. Now, this has been under the deck. Oh yeah, I got tons here. I was using a hammer stapler, or whatever you want to call it. I just much prefer this guy. I feel like it's just more accurate for just like the simple staple stuff. Do I want to use this when I'm putting it up on the roof? I don't know. I like the hammer one for the roof, but this stapler has so much power. It gets that nail in flush. Some of them I don't get perfectly, so I just gently tap them in there. This looks really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm not sponsored by these guys or anything, but this is a Fiskars Pro, and I decided I would invest in it. Really solid, nice strong blade, little locking mechanism there. You can lock it there too. Can't do anything. Unlock it, open her up, good to go, and then you can just start using it just like that. You're done with it. Put it in. You're done. I mean, it's excellent. Okay. All right. Oh, close the door. $136. Each one of these is going to be custom cut because I know my measurements are not perfect throughout this whole entire extension. It's off a little bit in the corners, and so every single piece I'm going to measure to make sure. Now, another thing too that's important to note. The floor joists go this way, right? So now I'm going to go this way. So that's the plan, so that way they cross each other. That's something you guys taught me. Now, let's see. How good am I? Oh yeah. Look at that, folks. Okay, he's a little bit tight on that end. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Doing the bottom ones first. That way I make sure that everything is just really sucked in underneath, nice and flat. I got thrown a little bit crooked there, but thankfully it was in that direction and not this direction. Okay, let's see what we got. Crown up. Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Nothing better than measurements and getting them right. That's the best. What a feeling. Slides in perfectly. I know it's just math and it should be this easy, but sometimes, man, my cut's just like, I gotta go back and do it again. Drives me nuts. Okay, I'm marking my 16 on center now, and I probably should have lined them both up at the same time and then marked both of them at the same time, and it would have been more deadly accurate, but I'm not worried about it. This piece of wood is actually 1/4 of an inch longer than the other one. That's how off my square is here within this extension, 1/4 of an inch. Great. That's a great fit right there. This is how I'm going to be holding up the joists on the inside. With these guys right here, it'll hold it in place nice. It won't go anywhere. And a big reason why I want to use these, is because I'll be able to lie my plywood flush right across the top, right? So it'll be nice and even. And the other reason is because I can put the insulation down in really nicely. And if I had the, you know, those strong ties that go over top, I feel like they would get in the way of putting down the plywood. Like it would create a little bump here, which, you know, no one wants a little bump. I would rather do this than be drilling into the wood on angles. I just feel like this is a better way to do it. And I'm going to do half screws and half nails. Screws will get it in there. The nails will make it strong. I'm not worried about it. I think it'll hold for a very, very long time. Big difference right now with what I've done, and I'm very happy with it. I don't have all of the joists in yet. Got to put a couple more in, but I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to put a bit of blocking in here. So that way when I put my plywood on top, it's going to be solid everywhere. And I have insulation to go in here. It's going to be amazing. Now, one great thing about this is a lot of you said to me, hey, the window, you should be up higher for the window. You should be able to sit and look out the window while you're sitting. Now, the window I don't think is actually big enough for that. It's a great window, don't get me wrong, but if I brought it down to a point where I could see out of it sitting down, I would be above the top of the window. I'm not interested in that. When I'm standing, I'd be above the top. But look, and I have 3/4 inch going. 3/4 inch going on top of this. So imagine I'm going to be another inch taller, so like this, right? So I'm almost at the top of this window over here. And when I get the chair in here and I'm sitting down, maybe I'll be like this. That's not too bad. Actually, I think I'll be even a bit higher. I'll be like this. That's perfect. So, man, this has improved everything already. I know this was a major moment for this part of the cabin. And I like to try things, and I think to myself, I can be different. I can just use really thin layers of insulation underneath of one piece of plywood, and I'm going to be great. And then I start thinking about it, and then I just go, just do it, man. Just pop yourself up and insulate it. So that's what we are doing. And I wanted to get everything done today, but I need to get back. I need to get some more strong ties, and I need to get some more screws. And so, you know, this video continues. Still lots happening. I'll see you guys in the morning. Currently -7 Celsius inside the cabin. That's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And while I do love working in cold weather, I much prefer when I'm in the cabin, it's nice and warm and toasty. I can just operate so much quicker, and my hands don't have to be in gloves all the time, and metal isn't cold when I'm touching it. The tools aren't cold. The batteries last a lot longer. So yes, I am going to get the stove going. I'm going to use a special recipe fire starter. So this stuff here is it's sawdust, and it's like almost like I don't know what you want to call it, like not actually dust, but more like long shavings. And what I did was I mixed it with a bit of used cooking oil, and there's some old chainsaw oil in that too. And this stuff is unbelievable fire starter. These cuts from yesterday, they're like, I don't know, 10 inches long maybe. Perfect for beds to start the fire on. Now, since I don't have a scoop, I'm just going to use a stick for now to pour this in. Oh, this stuff is so good. It's just a great way to reuse the old chainsaw oil. And I know that it's not like the cleanest burning thing, but everyone back home does this in Labrador. Now that should burn for quite a while. I mean, the flames are huge. There's heat coming off of that already. It really does look like a crazy construction site at this point. It's the craziest it's been so far in this cabin, but I'm okay with it. This is all a part of it. Once this is all cleaned up and everything's back where it belongs, it's going to be amazing in here. And I'm really excited about it. Like, I'm really excited today. I can feel it. I can feel the excitement about the floor. And I have flooring that I found on sale. A very good price. Crystal and I looked through a bunch of this old flooring that was discontinued, that the store didn't want anymore. Found a good deal. And it's vinyl, which is important because that's waterproof, right? And I'm in and out of here with my boots on all the time. So a waterproof floor was very important to both of us. And we think it's gonna look great. And I've always known that when I had a cabin, I'd want a vinyl flooring on it. I've seen it back home in Labrador, and it just looks so fantastic. And so, yeah, that's what we've gone with. So this place is good. It's going to look awesome. It's going to look awesome in this room. Okay. Some of this wood isn't very nice at all. Like, this end is a wreck. right? So I imagine laying plywood on this, there's nowhere it can grab. It can grab right on the end, but I mean, that's not what you want. I don't know what to do about this situation, but they're expensive, right? I want to use this. Not a fan. I'm going to turn it around. And I'll cut off as much of the bad end as I possibly can. I mean, I have to use it. I've been really working on my tape skills. I think using something like this is an art. I really do. I see guys using it and they can do all kinds of tricks and it's like, wow. And I've really been trying to learn how to, you know, to do this and to bend and get my measurements this way and all that sort of stuff. And I'm realizing you have to have a whole bunch of extra up here at your arm in order to do that kind of measurement. It's pretty cool. And how long can I stretch it out before it's going to collapse on me? That's another cool thing too, right? I guess it depends on the strength of the tape, but lots of tricks, I'm sure, a professional could teach me. Battery's cold. What are we? Yeah, he's fully charged, but you could hear how slow it was. So I'm gonna put that by the stove for a second. Today I brought some interesting stuff. Spilt it all. I spilt it all is what I did. Darn. Okay. So you'll recall earlier in the video, I said that I was gonna use screws and nails in my ties, right? And I have these Simpson Strong ties that I've been using. These guys right here, very strong, very strong. Now, you go to the department store, Home Hardware, where I got these, and you have these screws specifically made for these ties. A lot of you say nails, only nails for ties. These are really strong. You know, they're different and they're specifically made for ties. They are a Simpson Strong Tie screw. And so that's what I'm going to be using instead of nails for the rest of everything. And where I was going to put nails on the ones that I already have done, these are going in. Man, it's just so fast. It's just so fast. It's crazy. Unless you're messing it up. I was in the outhouse and I came out and the couch is on fire. An ember from the wood stove came down and landed on this old couch that we were going to use. Oh my gosh, what a sin. What a sin. I'm going to have to fix this for her. Wow, what is the chance that that actually happened? Wow. Oh, look at all these little holes. Like it must have been like some sort of like crazy gust of, and look, it just keeps burning and burning and burning. All right, I know. Old couch, look at that. It's gorgeous though. I'll have to get some sort of padding to go in here once I get this, once I'm confident that this thing is completely out. Because I feel like the fire was just traveling underneath, and whatever this material is, it was just like, I hope that's not asbestos because this couch is super old. Now, that's all going to freeze. Then I'm going to have to dry it out. I'm going to move it to a different location. This could have been really tragic because it was parked right next to the cabin, right? So and it's a wooden frame once you get past that whatever that is, cushioning and the metal. You've got wood there. And that would have caught on fire and probably caught the side of the cabin on fire, and then I would have lost the cabin. So, wow, am I ever lucky I caught that. Like, I could have been inside working, and next thing you know, the outside of the cabin is on fire. Really, really lucky. That couch can be salvaged. It can be salvaged, Crystal, I promise, I promise. So, kind of good news. I mean, it's really unfortunate that happened. I called Crystal. I showed her video of the couch, the situation, and she's fine. She is disappointed, no doubt she's disappointed, but it could have been way worse. She's thankful the cabin didn't catch on fire, and she said, you know, we'll just see how it works once we get all the cushions on it, and I'll put some sort of pad in there or whatever, maybe, I don't know, something on top to make the seat nice. Now, she did say maybe we just toss the couch. The couch is really, really old, like I said, and we'll see how it fits the situation here. Like, the cushions aren't like the most solid anymore. We have this place at the dump called the salvagers area, right? So you go to the dump, you go, hey, I want to drop off some stuff to be salvaged. They go, sure, whatever. You drive in, you put your stuff in this huge salvagers area. And oftentimes it's like pretty decent stuff. And then people will go and pick through it and see if there's something they can find. So my big windows that I took out here went to the salvagers area of the dump. I didn't want them anymore. And so I gave them to somebody else. That's what we would likely do with the couch if we were to part ways with it. Bring it to the salvagers area and say, hey, free couch. So my blocking, I'm going to put it 8 foot on center for the plywood. So that way the plywood at the point where it ends will have blocking to rest on and be nice and strong. I measured this piece over here and I was like, oh, good fit. Doesn't fit anywhere else. It does not fit anywhere else. And that's because 2 of these pieces were not 16 on center. Everyone else is great. 2 of them were over just like this on this side. I actually marked my point, not 16 on center, but 16 on edge or start, I guess, for just these 2 pieces right here. So I just need to adjust them back. I checked all the others, they're good. So whew. Thankful I caught it. Now the one thing about these things I don't like is they don't really stick in nicely. Like I can't hold it there. Like if I use this bit right here, right, and I put a screw in, it'll hold the screw, right, which is great. So I can align this, do this whole thing right here, and then I'm good. I got the screw in. But with this one, if I do this, and you see what I mean? Like it doesn't have it. Just get my 8 foot on center for my blocking. Now, because the wood does this, right? Like there's warping in the wood. The measurements in between, some of them are like 14 3/8, some of them are 14 1/4, some of them are 14 1/2. So it feels like it has a lot to do with, like I said, the warping of the wood. So I'm going to go with 14 3/8. I'm going to do about 5 of them and put them all in and see how things are moving around. This one, the wood is a bit wide, right? It should be like this. And you put it here. It's a little bit wide too. Just a little bit. This one over here, you got to force it down in. right? That's a great fit right there. So, and when I put this in, obviously I'm pushing the wood this way, straightening it out. So this is a pretty good size here. Good. Okay, just putting 2 at the top, and it's just so strong. It's like an impossibility to move this. This floor has become insanely strong since I put these in. I feel really good about it. This is so solid right now, guys. It's crazy. Like nothing is moving. It might be the best thing I've ever made, honestly. It just looks so good. It's super strong. It's all lined up. And now it's ready for insulation. And I just called Jerry. Many of you know he's like my go-to guy. I said, Jerry, do I need to put vapor barrier on top of the floor after I put the insulation in here? Nope, don't need it. That's good enough for me. And I don't want to do it anyway. So I've done a lot with this filleting knife. One of the best things you can do with it is cut insulation. Look at her go. Now this is 6-inch R20. So, yeah, 6-inch. There we go, look at that. I mean, it's like 10 times the size. That is nuts. I was thinking to myself, there can't be that much insulation in the bag. But wow, that is a crazy amount. I've got 2 bags. And as you can see, I'm wearing a rain jacket. I'm wearing this on purpose because the insulation won't stick to this, right? I won't want to get into the fibers. I am wearing wool pants, but I'm hoping I'm not going to be kneeling down on the insulation whatsoever. I just want to get this in as fast as possible. Like, let's see how this fits. I don't want to cut it all. Oh my gosh, yes. You know what this tells me? This tells me that my math is good. This is fitting. This is all fitting nicely. Yay. Very exciting for me that this is working out like this. Look at that. Filleting knife, can't beat it. I'll find use with this stuff too. See? Amazing what that knife can do. Now, I have some insulation left over from when I did the walls. And I bought 2 bags of this stuff. And I love how fast this was. I mean, this was like 5 minutes. But what I want to do is just utilize what's left of the other stuff that's already open. That way I don't have open insulation on the property. I don't want that. And maybe I'll just keep the other bag I have of this, or I'll return it. And I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll keep it, but get a little bit of money back wouldn't be bad. This is what I have outside. This stuff is wider. It just doesn't feel like I have enough. So, I got a plan. Okay, another piece right there. You can just do this and it fluffs it right up. Nice. So close. I'm just like 1 layer off. Yeah, that's all it is. I just need 5 pieces of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 pieces. That's it. And if I crack it open, it's all going everywhere. I do have some bungees. I wonder if I can sneak 4 out and then bungee it up. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't want to have all this go all over the place. Oh. Oh, okay, stop. You're not gonna let me do this, are you? You are not. Come out. Okay, push. Oh, look how much it's expanded already. Look at that. Yikes. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Okay, now stop. Calm down. No! There we go. Now. All right, I'm in it now. That's more like it. Holy smokes. There. Look, not too bad. This one might be a bit too tight. Not too bad. Get her in there. We're insulated. That's going to be the warmest extension in all of Canada. This bungee system has not failed me once this year, bringing up heavy loads of plywood. It works really, really well. I would not go a great distance doing this, but just for that simple hill, it's perfect. Come on, baby, let's go. There we are. And I tried to get this as flat as possible when I stopped, because sometimes I'll park on an angle and the stuff will just rush off, and that's not what I want. This might not be as easy as I thought. I probably should have done half the floor and then the other half. Give me something to stand on. I'll figure it out though. I want it to flip. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Get her. Now this is 3/4 inch, nice and thick plywood. That stuff is gonna be so strong, makes such a strong floor. And once I get this one guy in, I got a stage, right? I have an area to set things up. If this doesn't fit my 8 foot on center, I'm gonna be really, really bothered. And it does, look at that. Oh, it's perfect. Yay, man. Let's go. Yeah, nailed it. 100% perfect. So happy. Oh, yes. Get her over there. Let's go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It is on the money. I know this might seem like a simple thing, but getting this exact is really fulfilling for me. Really, really fulfilling. Because when I build things, oftentimes I get little errors here and there. And I've had a few errors in the original floor and a few errors in the walls. And this, fitting here like this is like, I'm almost emotional with this right now. Okay, everything fitting so nice. Okay, this guy here is a custom fit. I think I got it lined up. And Like I said, my cuts aren't, my room isn't square, perfectly square. So that's a nice fit. So it's off just like a little bit, right? So I had to make an adjustment here too on the lengths, but it looks good. It looks okay. When I do measurements, I don't do it correctly. And what I mean is, like, instead of saying 39 and 7/8, I'll say 40 minus 2 lines. So I'll look at the 40 and then I'll go back 2 lines. And I know if I was a real carpenter, I'd have to get that right. I'd have to go 39 and 7/8. But that's not how I do it. I don't know why. So on this side, it needs to be 40 minus 2 lines. Okay, right there. On this side, it needs to be 45 or 40 and a half minus 2 lines. So that would be 40 and 3/8. And so my like I've said, my extension isn't square. So over this 8-foot span, there's a 1/2 inch difference. Now, the thing that I struggle with is getting this super duper straight, because I don't have something that long that is dead straight that I can make that line with. And I don't trust lumber at all. I do not. This is just how I've been doing it, and it seems to be fitting okay. I mean, maybe I need an 8-foot level that's this straight, hey? Maybe that would help. Oh, no! Don't do it. Normally this comes off real nicely here. There we are, yeah. Oh, am I tight? Oh, what would Jim Carrey say? Oh, he's tight there. Good. What would he say? Yeah. Okay. It's a little gappy there. That's all right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, you can see out the window, right? I'm sitting and I'm seeing. If it was maybe 3 or 4 inches higher, it would be perfect. But for right now, if I'm just in here, I can just look out. Oh, so good. So good. And we still have a little more floor to go on this. Oh, yay. Like I said earlier, I'm a bit emotional about this. It's weird. I get like this sometimes, you know, when I accomplish something, and I've been setting my mind to this moment for the last couple of weeks, knowing that it had to be done. And it's changed everything. It might look the same as it did when this video started, when I cleared out this room, but it's different beyond belief. I just told Crystal it's 10,000 times better. I firmly believe it's 10,000 times better. And oh man, so exciting. It's gonna be so much warmer in here. Oh, so much warmer. Hopefully we can get that couch figured out. And yeah, I get the ceiling done. And I've got all kinds of beautiful strapping for that. The strapping that I have up there now, I'm taking it down and I'm going to use it for something else, another project. But yeah, I've got some 4-inch strapping, 12 feet long, and I'll be popping that up in there, putting the ceiling on, get this front wall done, right? This needs to be done. Minor stuff. But everything takes time. I thought this was gonna be like a half day. I hope it was not. So yeah, that's it for this video, everybody. Wow, what an amazing adventure this one has been. I'm so proud of myself for getting this done. This floor is amazing, and I'm so happy that I'm elevated now and I can look out and see what's going on out on the ice, and it is amazing. It really is. It really, really is. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.